See, this is the shopkeep. It's this way. There goes the whole library. The hierarchy of weapons. The close-range weapons of Albion are broadly divided into 4 types based on their materials and process of manufacture. The first and lowliest weapons are made of iron, usually forged by blacksmiths. Better are the steel weapons. Those are stronger, lighter, and sharper. Only the steel masters can create these. Next are the obsidian items. This secret magical material is still not understood, but is believed to be dark and evil. The weapons are often blackened and twisted, but very light, strong, and powerful. Then there are the master weapons. Blessed, work to a high degree, and anointed, these are the best the combatants can get. Apart from the legendary... Alright, come on, go down. Apart from the legendary weapons, these have names and are unique. Very few have seen them, and fewer still have ever wielded one. Pale Balverine was an archer who believed he was the best in the land. He was also a lord, but had fallen out of favor with his people, and had been imprisoned for lying. Determined to prove himself on his release, he set off to battle fearsome Balverines. He was bitten, but did not die. Instead, he changed and over time became a powerful, evil Balverine. Normal weapons hardly hurt him, so thick was his skin, but he hadn't counted on a red-robed woman's solid silver arrow of truth, which pierced him and killed him. The Other Land. During the Old Kingdom, people fled the hatred and the pain within Albion in their masses. Boats sped from the shores in every direction, and one group of emigrants pitched up in paradise. Warm seas, palm trees, and coral sands beckoned, and the inhabitants welcomed the visitors with food, comfort, and grace. But the people of Albion had head colds, and when they passed these onto the islanders, almost all of them died, and then the Albion settlers, not knowing how to farm the weird fruits, catch fish, or hunt the wild pigs and chickens, died too. But the few islanders who survived buried the dead and rebuilt their paradise, with new, impenetrable beach defenses. Creature of Albion, Book 2. Wasps. The wasps have stings that more than match their size. They are aggressive and can kill if enough venom is injected into their foes. Their aerial antics make them tough to hit, and weary travels should especially... why is there so many, man? Oh man, there's a lot here. I think I can look through it in my inventory. So. The Old Kingdom. Long ago, the kingdom of Archon ruled every corner of Albion. The world was peaceful and in perfect order, though many wondered if the force that held it together was not corrupt, for Archon had in his possession a sword of vast and mysterious power, and Albion's elders wrote of gradual changes overcoming their leader. These changes spread to the kingdom itself. Strange structures were erected around the world, and huge armored figures were seen guarding 4 hubs of energy and Archon's castle itself. Every living thing was touched by the sword's influence, and soon foul creatures the world had never seen before darkened the people's lives. And yet no record... Freaking thing, man. Yet no record exists of what caused the fall of the kingdom. So suddenly, so irrevocably, Archon and the sword disappeared, but the darkness remained. Northern Wastes. The 9 seas surround Albion, but to the north is the wasteland. Some say there's nothing, and others that it is the Jack of Blades' true home. The old scribes say that it was once a mighty empire before the glaciers came. Libraries of arcane knowledge still exist beneath the ice, and those who once lived there sleep deeply beneath the cold blanket, ready to reawaken when the time comes, and Albion is ruled again by one man. Okay. The Tale of Twinblade. Heroes, good or evil, need self-discipline, and Twinblade, a young powerful swordsman, was no different. After graduation, he stopped taking quests at the guild when he realized he could take what he wanted from anyone. His love of gold and growing resentment of other heroes drove him to live in the woods as a thief. His strength and ruthlessness led him to face and kill other bandit clan leaders, and he united the forest clans and became king of the bandits. But deep inside him, Twinblade never lost the code of honor and respect the guild had instilled in him. What a bitch. The dragons. Many dragons lived in Albion, but the old kingdom huntsman killed them for sport. Which fable is this? Fable 1. Jeff, what's up? But the old kingdom huntsman killed them for sport. The survivors fled to the mountains and northern wastes, and over time they grew less powerful. Their fiery breath less dangerous. Without man, they had no natural enemies. But a dragon is a dragon, and to this day, When an Albion child has an accident in his underpants, it's known as seeing a dragon. Although sometimes it's just known as pooing yourself, you dirty little boy. Trying out Days Gone? Nice. Albion nymphs. Oh man, I remember those things. The arena. Heroes left the guild and made their choices, good or evil, in Albion, but with the freedom to do as they chose, they often clashed. Sometimes they fought to the death. These bouts were often arranged in advance, and people traveled for miles and around to see them. Eventually, the arena was built, and the bouts became bigger and more spectacular. Creatures from across Albion were captured and brought there for heroes to kill. One rule remained from the olden days, though. Should either combatant so choose, the battles could be to the death. How is it so far? Oh, book 3, look at that. Okay. Is everything there? Let's check this one more time. It's supposed to be like right above me, but it's so weird, man. Oh wait. Aha, stairs.
The journey's length is of no consequence. The Oracle must be protected.
How can you be so sure? We might need you here. Who knows what battles we might face?
The signs are too strong to ignore, and the Northern Wastes have been too long isolated from the Guild. There is much I may learn there.
Well, I hope nobody thinks you're running away from a fight, trying to cheat death again. You know how people talk.
Talk is of no matter to me.
Oh God.
May death
Creepy
close
as
his
hell.
eyes to you, Maze.
Who is that guy?
What are you waiting for? Come in. That was Scythe. He was a great hero once,
Scythe.
back when he had flesh on his bones and blood in his veins. He's just a shell now. What does he know of the choices we have to make, of what it takes to get things done?
Interesting. Mr. Scythe. History of the Guild. A passage at the back of the book has been marked out. The tale of Avos' tear, the mythical sword that would one day strike down all evil, emerged after the death of Solcius, the most powerful mage ever to train in the guild. Solcius famously died closing a vortex that threatened to engulf the city of Bowerstone. In order to perform this most dangerous of spells, Solcius required an object to focus all his will into one point in space. He took the sword of a fallen guard and imbued it with all his powers before casting it into the mystical void. The explosion killed Solcius and those around him, and the sword disappeared along with the vortex. A legend soon began to spread that the sword still existed in this world, hidden somewhere deep in the guild. Ooh. Gotta find that eventually. Hidden somewhere deep in the guild and awaiting a hero worthy of wielding the formidable might of its blade. Jack of Blades. He is known by no one and he is known by all. He is said to be as ancient as the Old Kingdom, and yet he has the strength of 10 heroes. Some say he is not of this world and has come to us only for the pleasure of death and destruction. Some say he is but a legend, and the mask has covered the faces of dozens over the centuries, all claiming to be the same Jack of Blades. Whatever he is, he prevails in stories and in nightmares, and he is feared even by the guild. Alright, I think it's time to move on. Did everything I could. Time to go to the Guildmaster.
Face the truth.
It's already
You
daytime.
aren't that quick.
I'm just going to sleep. It's funny. Let's go, moving on. Where's this guy at? Did it just get darker?
You look tired after killing those beetles. Your training is about to begin. But you have many hard years of tasks and preparations beforehand.
Alright. Do you wish to leave your child behind and begin apprentice training? Yes.
The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, But soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Alright.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the Guildmaster on the other side of the river. But that was an hour ago. We better get going.
Hey, I'm older.
Race you there.
To run, press and hold A button while the hero is moving. Ah! What the hell? A win. Where the hell did I get 50 gold from? That was random. Faster! Ha ha ha! Why do I still have a stick?
Late again? You do see. You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Iron longsword, but you're a wizard, hero. What? Functional if weathered, sword wrapped in simple leather bindings and undecorated. The longsword is equally effective in defense and attack, and has been a mainstay of heroes throughout Albion's long history.
Come on then.
Okay.
Let's see what you've got, farm boy.
Damn, you're rude.
How did that get through?
Come on, lad. Hit her.
Ow!
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
Alright. Press and hold down the right bumper button to block. While blocking, you can roll out of the way of your enemy's attacks using the left stick.
Don't let her attacks through, boy.
Damn it! How did you stop that?
Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got her training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Alright. Come here, chick.
Find a way through his guard! Attack again! Come on, girl! Get your guard up!
Hey, you suck.
That's all wrong, Whisper.
Gotcha.
You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well.
Alright. You only got him once. Do you want to continue repeat melee training?
Then meet
No.
me by the archery range to continue your training.
Alright. Wait. There's
Training any
something I
nicer,
gotta
young
do.
man?
What's this over here? Hey, whoa, where you going? What the hell, bro? Come back. Yo, where's he running to? Is he just gonna keep running in circles?
Yes.
Any apprentices want to practice melee combat? Right. This melee combat against Whisper counts.
Okay.
Right. Let's get Whisper and you in the ring. Same rules as before. I have a special
that's
prize
good.
for you if you manage an A+.
Yay! Let's do it! What are you doing?
All right. You can stop
Jeez.
now. That was very impressive. Whisper should be ashamed. A+. That grade means I can award you a new weapon.
Yeah! Ooh, iron katana. The simple but lethal sword is one of several imported into Albion from the western lands. Following the fall of the Old Kingdom, the trade route collapsed, leaving this an exotic, deadly weapon. Hell yeah, bro. Now where do I... Let's save. A new save. And then how do I... Here we go. Use the left stick or D-pad to scroll through your inventory, A to select an option, and B to go back into your previous menu. Pressing back at any point will return you to the game. Aha! Here we go. Guild training is my quest. Let's see. Right trigger for the map. Past quests. This is all. Oh, it's for this. Okay, here we go. Here's the map. Logbook. Skills. Fart, belch, giggle. Flirt. Ah. The Cossack dance. You can access useful items in game by using the D-pad. Press D-pad up for your quick access menu and hold the right trigger to access your favorite items.
You really show Whisper.
That's awesome. Wait, not that. Back button. Let's go to equipment. Ooh. Oh yeah. Now these one. Let's see, here we go. Katana. There's the books. Hell yeah! Physique, health, toughness, speed, accuracy. Guile, magic. Damn, there's a lot. I don't remember having. Damn, there's 25? Whoa! I don't remember there being this many. Alright, let's go. Archery training
Are
time.
you ready for your archery training? Let's continue our training with the bow.
Yew longbow. Weapon of archers in large armies. A yew longbow is long, resilient, and powerful.
To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets.
And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause.
But make sure you stay within the circle.
Press the Y button to unsheath your bow. As in melee combat, use the left trigger to lock onto a target. Press and hold down the Y button to draw back the arrow, release the button to fire.
Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets.
No kidding.
You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points.
And remember,
9.
the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause.
More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do.
Alright. As before, press and hold the Y button for a few seconds to draw back the arrow. Instead of locking on, aim and start
Come
using
on,
the
lad.
joystick.
Get your bow out.
What the hell? Jeez. Alright. Wait. Oh, here we go. Damn it, I got the one in front. Gotta get to 100. Oh, damn.
Marvelous.
Yeah. 125, alright. Come on, come back, come back, come back. No! Damn, I could have
Good
done
choice
it.
of shots, especially for a first attempt. Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfalls.
Okay, so this is definitely easier to do. Oh, why is the map so big? What the frick is happening?